Hi there. So in this video, I'm going to try and answer the question that I've been seeing quite a lot. Is crypto finished and will it ever recover? Big question. I see a lot of negativity out there with crypto. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my thoughts on, where I think crypto is going to go over the next couple of years and whether really it's still an investable asset given that the horror show the crypto market's been in. And I'm also going to have a quick look at the top crypto coins as well. I'll give you my thoughts on what I think will happen over the next couple of months. So let's get in with the video. So the current crypto market is sat at, $1 trillion on the nose, decreased just over 2% over the last day. Yeah, what I'm going to do very quickly is let's have a look at what Bitcoin's been doing over the past month. Let's have a look over the past year. So as we can see over the past year, Bitcoin's, dipped from its high of about $67,000 a coin, pretty much right down to about 20,000. It's just over 20,000, been hovering around 19, 20,000 now for, nearly 2 months. So it's we've had a big dip. We've had a big dip here, peaks and troughs. But we've dipped, we've leveled off, we've dipped, leveled off. There's been a big dip, and then we've just kind of been in this leveling off period. Now, the big question is, are we going to go and see a big spike, or are we going to see further falls? My honest answer on this is I just don't know. I haven't got a crystal ball where, in an extremely volatile period, we've got a huge war blazing away in Europe, which has killed the economy, raised costs for everyone. Hence, interest rates are going up, inflation's through the roof, stock markets around the world are falling, and this has had a negative impact on crypto. So in the short term, i.e. the next 3 to 6 months, where do I think crypto is going to go? Well, I think a lot of it really depends on the performance of the economy and the stock markets really in America. Obviously, I think if the economy continues to struggle and inflation, we can't get hold of inflation both in the UK, US and Europe, then I think the crypto market's going to be in this state of sort of doing nothing. We're not going to be going back to the bull market anytime soon. We're going to say very stagnant, and depending on obviously what happens with war in Ukraine, if that escalates further and it creates more economic pain, we could see further fall. So I think at the moment I don't think anything really exciting is going to be happening with the crypto market. I think we're going to be seeing further, you're going to get little rises, with bits of positive news coming out. But generally, I think we're either going to be staying very flat with a few ups as well. But I think we're going to be staying flat. And depending on what kind of news comes out about the economy and the war in Ukraine, you can't rule out further drops, to Bitcoin. And obviously, the crypto market follows Bitcoin's price very closely. So if Bitcoin takes a dip, so will the other crypto coins in the crypto market. So I think really I can't make time predictions because it's too hard. I think as long as the American economy is struggling, the main stock markets are, sort of feeling pain, I think, that's going to have a negative impact on the crypto market, Bitcoin, and the overall crypto market. So I really think for the next 3 to 6 months, and I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of change. Now, I could end up with egg on my face. The war in Ukraine ends over the winter. That brings positivity back to the markets. The energy issues get resolved, and we go back to a raging bull market with Bitcoin soaring and the other cryptos following. That could happen. I don't know. But I think the war in Ukraine is going to continue for at least another 6 months. It's going to be going through the winter into possibly next spring. And I think whilst the war in Ukraine is going on and, it's increasing prices around the world for food and energy, I don't see really the stock markets and the crypto markets really making a recovery. Now, having said that, I think when this war in Ukraine finally ends, and hopefully at some point next year, the war in Ukraine will get resolved one way or the other. Could be summer, could be the end of next year, could be even be spring, might even be in winter. Something might happen where they realise that it's completely pointless and it recovers. I think when the war in Ukraine recovers, it gets completely resolved, peace comes back, and the energy issue gets resolved, and the whole food thing, that is when I think we'll go back to in the bull market. So I think at some point next year, hopefully when the war in Ukraine gets resolved, we will see crypto, we'll go on a massive bull run again, where Bitcoin soars. If Bitcoin soars, it would not surprise me if it goes back up to its old high at some point and exceeds it. And obviously, a load of other coins will shoot up in price as well. And obviously, it's going to make some people insanely rich. So I think we're looking really for the war in Ukraine to end. That's a big marker for me. And then obviously the governments around the world, especially in the UK and US, to get inflation under control and get a bit more financial stability. So I think those are all the main signals I'm really looking at to see a return to the bull market for crypto. But in terms of a long-term trend, for me, crypto is I'm not worried about crypto. I think crypto is going to be a medium to long gain. I think crypto is going to be the future. We've got so many emerging industries. We've got DeFi, decentralized finance, which I believe is going to change the world of finance away from the big banks and all that. We've got the metaverse, which is going to bring a whole host of opportunities to us down the beginning. Quite how the universe, the metaverse is going to play, I don't know, but I just know it's going to be huge. I think it's going to change how we, interact socially. I think a lot of people are going to be basically living in the metaverse in their spare time, hanging out virtually with virtual people, with friends, but with different avatars. You're going to be able to play games in the metaverse, buy real estate. The metaverse is going to be huge, but quite what form that's going to take, we don't know. It's going to be like, metaverse is going to be like the new internet, I think. Very interactive 3D worlds where you can buy stuff, you can create businesses in there, you name it. So I think the metaverse is going to be huge, and also, sort of crypto gaming and blockchain gaming and metaverse gaming. That is going to be huge. That is going to be creating some insanely rich people who pick the right products. And that brings me on to my final point as well. I've seen crypto is pretty much a rock bottom at the moment. I believe the people who buy coins now are going to make fortunes in the future. I truly believe in crypto. I think, if people buy it, no, just must stress this isn't financial advice. I'm not advising you buy crypto, but from my own perspective, I know if I own a bit of Bitcoin, own Ethereum, which I think's going to be probably, it could even overtake Bitcoin in the future, Ethereum, a lot of these other coins, especially coins around the metaverse and blockchain gaming, and crypto gaming, the people who pick the right projects and stick with them are going to make a lot of money and probably going to change their financial future because of it. So that is kind of like where I'm seeing Bitcoin and crypto at the moment. I mean, for the next 3 to 6 months, we're going to be seeing kind of very flat, could be seeing some further drops, especially if bad news comes out. But I think the long term, I think what we're looking for is the war in Ukraine to end at some point next year, hopefully, fingers crossed. And obviously inflation to get under control and start falling in as the economies around the world improve, and hopefully a bit of global stability comes back. I mean, when we see that happening, those are the signals for me that crypto is going to go off and running into a bull market again. But until we see that, I don't see really return to the, sort of, the good old days of crypto, but they will return, trust me. But this brings, this presents us with huge opportunities to make big gains in the future by buying the prices now, holding until the bull market comes back where we can make big gains. But that's not financial advice, that's just my own personal perspective. So the last thing I'll say, if you do want to, get excellent crypto financial advice, this is probably my favorite crypto advisory service called Palm Beach Crypto Income. It's run by Tika Tiwari. He's one of the world's leading crypto experts. And basically, the whole big idea of this service is to actually, rather than, make capital gains from holding crypto coins, you can make income from crypto income by holding crypto coins and staking them. So you can earn interest through crypto staking, which is going to be absolutely huge. And in this market we're in at the moment, making income from your crypto coins is huge. So I can highly recommend Palm Beach Crypto Income. So if you want to get into crypto and, hold your coins for the capital gains when the crypto market takes off, but, make income through staking your coins, I can highly recommend Palm Beach Crypto Income. What I'll do is I'll leave a link down in the description so you can take a look and join Palm Beach Crypto Income if you would like to. So why not give it a check out? I think you get a 60-day money back guarantee with it. So if you want to check it out, why not do so? I'll leave a link in the description so you can join or check it out. So that's what I've got for you guys. Oh, before I go, let me just give you the price of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's currently sitting at 20,406. Ethereum is sitting at 1,547. So yeah, basically that's what I've got for you today. I hope you found the video useful and informative, and I'll speak to you